Hey, it's Roy Richardson, the Tech Troublemaker. It is December 24th, Christmas Eve. I am just so excited. This is great. This is great. Yeah. Well, hey, Mommy, I just saw her live out there. I like to play board games for Christmas Day. It's still December 24th where I am at 9 p.m. Eastern. So I got a little more time, and then tomorrow the family gets together on Christmas Day and we have, just little finger foods and open presents. It's going to be an amazing day. Tonight, I'm going to read Twas the Night Before Christmas. I'm going to give a little history first because, hey, that's how I roll. I like to do a little history. I just want to say Merry Christmas Eve to everybody. Happy Christmas Eve. It's December 24th. I've done YuleVlog 24 days in a row now. Keeping it going, keeping it real. And I'm just very thankful to everybody that's come by. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Marcus. Merry Christmas, Lala. You guys are awesome. You guys have been so awesome this year. Alright, so let's go, as I like to say, and go hit the boards. First of all, this is a reason for Christmas in my world. It's a baby in a manger. It's Jesus in a manger. And this is really the true meaning of Christmas. And so, and Donna says, Merry Christmas, Lala, to you and your family. Yes, thank you so much. All right. Also, December 24th, that's when Die Hard happens. That's when John McClane made the Nakatomi building safe for Christmas. I was just going to say that. You think about that. And now, a visit from St. Nick, or it's also called The Night Before Christmas, or Twas the Night Before Christmas, a poem by Clement Clark Moore. Or did he write it? So, Account of a Visit from St. Nicholas was the original title. It was originally published anonymously in 1823. And then, let's bring my music down just a hair. And then, oops. It was later published to Clement Clark Moore in 1837. A friend of Moore's had submitted it for publishing in 1823, as Moore did not want to admit he had written the poem because he was an upper crust educator and he didn't want to admit that he would write such trivial things. So funny. And then later Moore released the poem in a compilation of poems that, on the insistence of his children, whom he had originally written the poem for. Moore had St. Nicholas visit on Christmas Eve rather than Christmas Day, which a lot of Christmas legend had St. Nicholas visit on Christmas Day. He added reindeer to the Santa Claus legend, and he borrowed elements from the original St. Nicholas and from a Dutch carpenter that he knew. But then, there's an argument that Moore did not actually write this. Some scholars argue it was written by Henry Livingston Jr. And Livingston wrote a bunch of other poems and that type of thing. And some people have done some analysis, and there's kind of a theory leaning that maybe Moore didn't actually write it. Kind of makes you wonder. And then Donder and Blitzen. Donder and Blitzen were later substituted for the original Dutch words Donder in Blitzen, which means thunder and lightning. So, yeah. And Donna says, hey, Merry Christmas, Marcus. Hey. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to do a reading of Twas the Night Before Christmas. I was going to read this in the voice of Elvis. Been in practice right before I got ready. It sounded like Nicolas Cage's Elvis, and so I decided not to do that. Get a little drink in there before I start, because this is a little bit of reading. So here we go. Let's go. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chino with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mom in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. And he spoke not a word and went straight to his work and filled all the stockings and then turned with a jerk. As he lay his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod up the chimney he rose, he sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." And to you all, I say that as well. Hey, this is a cool version, isn't it? I started to write my own, but you know, the originals always work best. So, Merry Christmas to y'all. Thank you so much for watching this holiday season. I do have an episode tomorrow night. I will be continuing on through December 31st, because I said I would do all of December. And so, we're just going to see how it goes, right? Next week, I've got some traveling, so my lives may get very interesting. So, we'll hang on tight and see what happens. I will try my humble best to be around 9 p.m. Eastern, but there may have to be some scheduling changes. Donna says, Merry Christmas to everyone. May your weekend be filled with joy and love. Mommy says, Merry Christmas, Blind Guy's wife and their life. Definitely shout out to all of you guys. Marcus and Blind Guy and his wife and their life, and Lala. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Just have a Merry Christmas. I know Lala is playing board games today. It's already the 25th for her. Marcus, it's already the 25th for him. So you guys are already celebrating Christmas Day. And we'll just ramp up tomorrow. And that's it. I thank you all. And Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. Yay! Thanks for watching. I'm out of here. I'm gonna get some sleep before Santa gets here. Just saying. One more comment there, get in. Yeah, thanks. What a fun trip for the kids. Mommy Guide, you're in the future. Yes, she is. She already knows what Christmas is like. So, bye, everybody. Thanks for watching.